Wubba-lubba-dub-dub, motherfuckers! What is going on, everyone? It is everyone's favorite jack of all trades, with the foul mouth come to urban, and welcome back to another awesome fucking video, guys. I greatly do appreciate it. Before I do tune in, before we all dive into this, balls deep into this bitch, a special shout out to all you guys, my viewers and my subscribers, for sticking around watching this shit. The reason why I fucking do it is for all you guys. So yeah. Anyway, you guys might have seen my Commodore's meeting video for the month of October, which, if you remember, in that video I explained there was a book fair. The annual book fair that happens every year happened. Well, anyway, what are you trying to talk about? Well, this. I got this little flyer thing. It says, join us for the Hoosier Hills Food Bank 40th Anniversary Bob Hamill Community Book Fair, Thursday, October the 17th through Tuesday, October the 22nd, at the fairgrounds. It says, this week-long event features gently used books, movies, music, puzzles, games, and collectibles that have been carefully sorted into categories. 2 buildings filled with over 80,000 items, including fiction, non-fiction, and special sections for horror, sci-fi, children's, and better books, rare and collectible books, and empathia. This year also features over 2,000 books and memorabilia from the collection of Bob Hamill, 16-time Indiana Sports Writer of the Year. That includes topics from every sports and lots of U.S. history. There's also a large collection of early classical and world-class CDs and country music LPs in the media section, like, vinyl records. And I can tell you right now, it's fucking awesome. So the book fair started on the 17th of October, and opening day, of course, you have to pay $10. And the thing is, for everything, depending on the price, I know the prices for the books. Hardcover books are $4, softback books are $2. I don't know about the other shit, it just depended on what you fucking bought from. And then, of course, as it went on, the 20th was half price day, so whatever the price was on the item, it was half that. And then, of course, you have the 21st and the 22nd. The 21st is $10 bag day, and then the 22nd is $5 bag day. Well, from last year, me and my brother went both days, the $5 bag day and the $10 bag day, and we did very well on the $10 bag day. Not so much on the $5 bag day, but we went back and cleaned up some shit. This year, we won't have to go back on $5 bag day because we fucking made out like bandits. Now, for books and shit, I didn't find a lot of books to add to the collection. I did find some stuff. My brother found some shit, but we did find a bunch of other stuff. Like, we found a whole fucking bunch of Star Trek novels and stuff, because we collect Star Trek shit. Star Trek stuff. And Jerry, if you're watching, live long and prosper, buddy. Anyway, found a bunch of Star Trek novels, and I'm actually, cracked one open earlier this evening. I'm reading it. It's about Spock. It's going to be pretty fucking awesome. But anyway, we also went through the country LPs, and that's something else me and my brother collect. We collect vinyl records, and boy, we got a shit ton, over 20 plus vinyl records. And some of the highlights I found with Bobby Helms. You guys don't know who Bobby Helms is. He's a native here to Indiana, famous country singer. And my mom's uncle actually played music with him. My mom's uncle was the man who sung the song Music City Woman. If you never heard the song, look it up. That was my great uncle who fucking sung that song, Music City Woman. Fucking awesome story there, guys. If you guys like to hear that fucking story, I would tell you guys that one. Anyway, down in Alabama, picked that shit up. A bunch of Oak Ridge Boys, which is something else we love. I'm trying to find some Keith Whitley, though. It's really fucking hard to find Keith Whitley anything. Trying to look for cassette tapes, which I have one, but sadly it doesn't have the jewel case paper, which I fucking wish it did. Try to find his actual records, like his vinyl records. We have one, Don't Close Your Eyes. Try to find his promo album, couldn't find it. Hard Act to Follow, but anyway, found a bunch of Webb Pierce, which I love Webb Pierce. If you guys haven't heard him, he does a song, I Ain't Never, fucking amazing song. And of course, one of the LP records I was really excited about finding, the greatest hits of Johnny Horton. You guys don't know who Johnny Horton is? Just listen to the song Sink the Bismarck. Yeah. That's all you need to know. Just look up Sink the Bismarck and Battle of New Orleans, and there you go. Anyway. We fucking made out like bandits and stuff. And we actually did find one book. It's about the greatest speeches of Winston Churchill, which we picked that up as well, because me and my brother both are big fans of Winston Churchill. He's a pretty cool fucking guy, guys. I mean, you know, I think he was. Without any further ado, I'll show you the shit that I got here, because we paid $20. So we filled up 2 sacks, so it was $20, which wasn't too bad. And I talked to him and said, you want to go back tomorrow for $5? I said, nah, we don't need to. We've already picked through all the shit anyway, so, you know, he's right. Anyway, for the movies that I found, oh, I forgot to grab it from downstairs, damn it, but he found it, but I grabbed it. I found the Ultimate Collector's Edition of the movie Pearl Harbor. Fuck, it's downstairs, fuck. Yeah, I was really happy to find that, because I was actually looking for books and shit on Pearl Harbor. And I'm still waiting on my copy of the Daniel Butler's book Pearl to come in, which is his book about Pearl Harbor. Anyway, I picked up these 2 movies here. This first one I picked up was called Railroads, Tracks Across America. It's got 36 documentaries about the history of American railroads on 2 discs. It says it's 12 hours and 36 minutes worth of trains and stuff. Pretty awesome. And, you know, I like trains. And then finally this is a 3-disc set of a 26-episode documentary series called Victory at Sea. It's over 13,000 hours of footage gathered from the U.S., British, German, and Japanese navies during World War II were perused in the making of these compelling documentaries. So I'm pretty excited to watch this. There's like fucking, how many hours worth of shit's on here? It says 26 episodes, but it doesn't fucking say how long it is. It says the best World War II documentary ever filmed, so hey. And finally the books. A few railroad books and some ship books. The ship books my brother found actually, because I was looking in the transportation section. They had none. They were wiped out, but they had some train books, which I was interested in. First one, The History of the Pennsylvania Railroad by Timothy Jacobs. Because my grandfather, he actually worked on the Pennsylvania Railroad. He was a railman. He worked on the rails and stuff, which I thought was kind of cool. Plus, anyway, I've always been a big fan of the Pennsylvania Railroad. And another railroad I've always been interested in, which is a local line. This is a issue from the Mona Railroad Historical Society. It's an issue of their magazine, the Hoosier line, which got a really cool picture of this RS2 or RS3 pulling in cars to the Gosport Railroad Depot. If you guys ain't from Indiana, and you might want to look at it, but that's pretty. I live pretty near where that's at, so pretty neat shit. Anyway, sorry guys, I just fucking see what the time was over here. Another book I found, I actually remembered seeing this book as a kid years ago. Let me see what the publishing date was on it. Make sure here first. I remember this book. Yeah, 1998, yeah. That's why I thought I remembered seeing this book when I was younger, but it's called Classic Days of Steam, which is an illustrated encyclopedia on steam locomotives from around the world. I actually remember seeing this. I remember reading this as a kid in the fucking library, and I just thought it was so cool, especially with all the pictures of all the, you know, the different steam locomotives and shit in there. So I love steam engines. And then finally, these 2 books. My brother found these in the history section because we were pursuing the history section, and this first one, you think it's just a green book. Well, he picked it up and looked at it and said, oh, I think you'd be interested in this book. I said, why? Exploring the Lusitania. It doesn't have the cover. I wish this one had the cover, but it's Exploring the Lusitania by Dr. Ballard. I thought, that's cool. I don't know if I have this fucking book or not, but I'm not sure. Now this other book, I do know I have it, because I did a review of it a year or so ago when I was building my 1/350th scale model of Bismarck. Besides the Johnny Horton album had the song Sing to Bismarck, my brother found this too, and he found this too. The Discovery of the Bismarck by Dr. Robert E. Ballard. Even though I already had this book already, but this one, slightly nicer copy. Slightly nicer copy. But like, you know what, I'll pick it up too. Doesn't hurt to have a couple copies of the same book here and there. So, altogether I had this book. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And of course these documentary tapes. Many, many hours of train and naval action video. And of course the Pearl Harbor movie, which I fucking forgot to bring upstairs, damn it. And of course all those LP records and Star Trek books and shit that we found. And overall we did pretty fucking good, I think. For this year anyway. So, yeah, pretty awesome haul. I'm pretty happy with it. Even though I wish could have fucking found some more like ocean liner and more books like that, you know, like Titanic and shit, but I don't know, maybe they didn't have it, and if they did, they got picked over before we got there, so, because there was 1, 2, 3, 4 days before we went, so they might have got picked over, but people paid full price and shit for it, so, whatever. But there you have it, guys. That is the haul from this year, 2024 Hoosier Hills Food Bank Book Fair. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have any questions or comments about the shit I fucking do, leave in the comment section below. I'll get back with you. And if you're new to the channel, like the shit I fucking do, hit the fucking subscribe button, hit the damn notification bell to become a member of the Commerce crew. Never miss a video from yours truly ever again. And so until next time around, this is Common Urban. Take that smooth seas and clear skies and happy sailing with you guys. God bless you all. Take care. Stay safe for yourselves. Jesus and the good Lord love y'all very much. And until next time around, I'll catch you on a one trade win. Well, hell, anyone knows. Let's go, Brandon. Fuck Joe Biden. And fuck Kamala Harris. I should say Comrade Kamala. And Tampon Tim. They both fucking suck. Guys, go vote. Go vote early if you can. Go Trump. And yeah, Trump 2024, baby, guys. And yeah.